Pakistan has produced Asian champions, world silver medalists, fighters who have stepped into cages across Georgia, UAE, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and beyond, and won. But every world stage has a starting point. The Activit Contender Series is that starting point, a platform where Pakistan's elite MMA athletes fight for more than a result. They fight for their future. Every performance here opens doors, international contracts, global stages, the eyes of the world's biggest MMA organizations watching closely, from this cage to the world. These fighters have already proven they belong internationally. Now they come home to Lahore to remind you why Pakistan is a force in global MMA. Fight HQ, Packages Mall, Lahore. One night that could change everything. The road to the world stage. It starts right here. Pakistan, it's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your co-main event of the evening, and it is 3 rounds of MMA action in the women's lightweight division. Please welcome first into the cage, Imama Siddiqui.
Imama Siddiqui, ladies and gentlemen, considered one of the best in her weight class in the country, multiple-time national champion, represents 3G MMA, is considered one of the best women in her weight class easily, and is here tonight to welcome the challenge of the perennial contender out of Brave Gym. Imama fights in Brave Gym for the first time, but this is not her first rodeo. Let's see how this plays out for the national champion.
And her opponent, please welcome to the cage, Manisha Ali.
We saw her twin compete earlier, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we will see what kind of stuff she is made from. This is Manisha Ali, here to prove tonight that she belongs at the top of the heap. Kaim, tell me what you know about her.
Many people say Manisha is the more talented twin. She's bigger, she's stronger, she has more tools. But in front of her stands Imama. And Imama is one of those rare amateurs in Pakistan that has international experience without IMMF. Imama is no joke. She has fought in UAE, in Muay Thai. She has had grappling competitions abroad. But so has Manisha. Manisha has fought at the Taekwondo Worlds. This is about to be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Classic striker versus grappler match. I think...
This next up is your co-main event of the evening, and it is 3 rounds of MMA action in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the silver corner. Official weight, 70 kilograms even. She represents 3G MMA and fights out of Karachi. Imama, the mighty Siddiqui. And her opponent, fighting out of the gold corner. Official weight, 70 kilograms even. She represents Brave Gym. She fights out of Lahore, Manisha Ali. Referee charge the cage when the action begins. Hassan.
Co-main event of the evening, we have Manisha versus Imama at lightweight. Classic grappler versus striker match. I think Imama is going to look to close his distance from the start. Back on the commentary booth, the main man, Daniel Nasser Mirza.
See how this one plays out. Imama Siddiqui, experienced, dominant, unmatched so far, at least in the local circuit. Manisha here to make a statement, to say the least. If she knocks off Imama tonight, it would be big, but Imama immediately ducking under her strikes and going for the leg.
Beautiful takedown defense there by Manisha. Well done with the head pushing, but she needs to keep her distance. She can't swing widely against a grappler as dangerous as Imama.
Yeah, her sister with an excellent performance earlier tonight. This is a very different fight though. And she reverses it, and that is crucial. Very good position for Manisha here. It is not a striking contest the same way her sister went through. This, however, is excellent work by Manisha.
You would think Imama has the advantage on the ground. She's a blue belt. Manisha, however, getting the best of her.
Oh, these sisters, the Mountain Twins, they've been training jiu-jitsu, they've been training judo. Now they've been training kickboxing for 6 months here at Brave Gym. This is as complete of a game as you can get. The question was, can they put it together? And clearly you can see that they have done just that.
This might be the rise of two new prodigies, Daniel. This is the new generation women's MMA.
Imama now trying to get to a vertical base. Don't count her out just yet. The mighty Imama Siddiqui needs to try to get an underhook. She can reverse. Trying to go for the whizzer, but Manisha knows that trick all too well. An awkward landing for both of them. But Manisha once again ends up on top.
Beautiful, beautiful reversal there for the judo throw. I think Imama rushed that one a bit. But that's what happens when you're in a high-pressure environment, especially when you're down on the card. Imama needs to get back on her feet, or at least give some threat from the bottom.
100%. She's in Imama's full guard. This is where Imama needs to either open those legs and try to attack submissions, or maybe push off the hips, but wherever she goes, she's up against the fence. Not an ideal position to be, basically, is what I'm trying to say when you're Imama, but Manisha, let's go. Now she's throwing heavy strikes, maybe trying to get her back.
Imama scrambling. Manisha with beautiful control here. Manisha in complete control of the fight. Good strikes there by Manisha. Imama, a fish out of water.
Indeed, but she's trying to get back a hold of that leg. I will say, Imama has never taken this much adversity in a fight. This is the first time she's in this position. So now we're going to find out what kind of stuff she's made out of, because she's usually unmatched in the lightweight division.
This just shows how far women's MMA has come in Pakistan. Started off by Bano Butt and the great Mount Falcon, the first ever
100%.
Gold medalist in IMMF.
100%, and a great knee to the body to close it out. A great round for Brave Gym and Manisha. Not what the ideal start was in Imama's head, but nonetheless, we move. Interesting first round for both fighters. Clearly, we know who got the better of it, but now it's all about adjusting to that game plan. You know 3G MMA is for real. We saw some incredible performances from their camp, so they do have the ability to adjust on the fly. Let's see how they do that now.
Indeed, Daniel. We just saw Shumps, the striker, pull off a huge upset against Sadiqullah from TFF. I'd like to see how Imama adjusts in the second round. She needs to get the movement going a bit. Clearly, Manisha has a strength advantage. I would not think that before this fight played out. I would think Imama has a superior grappling, but Manisha is here to make a statement. The striker becomes a grappler. Let's see how Imama adjusts now.
Fascinating first 3 minutes. Let's see what happens here as we move on to the second round. Second round out of a potential 3. Imama the mighty Siddiqui in the silver, in case you need reminding, and Manisha Ali in the gold, pulling out a war cry as she goes to battle. Imama immediately shoots, but she hasn't learned her lesson yet. That is not working so far.
Beautiful, beautiful sprawl there by Manisha, and beautiful cage control. She needs to either snap down or get an get an underhook so she can get a better position. She's going for a guillotine.
Yeah, standing guillotine potentially. Imagine doing that to someone as big as Imama.
She needs to be careful. She needs to be careful here. She might get tripped.
Oh my God, Imama's getting choked out. Her lights might go out any second. Imama tried to go for the trip, but Manisha ended up right on top. I don't know what the kind of connection is around her neck, but if it's as tight as it seems, it might be a problem. But she's most likely gonna, yeah, there we go, end up on full mount regardless.
Manisha has postured up now, and the heavy barrage of strikes is about to come. Not a good situation for Imama. 2 minutes left on the round. She's at the bottom.
Not a good situation at all. Heavy strikes now. She's flattened her out. She's throwing these strikes. Imama needs to defend intelligently, or the fight could be stopped at any second.
Complete domination from Manisha. Control, composure, she's got it all. Imama is still fighting back though. She's not looking to give Manisha an easy victory. And Imama back up on the feet now.
Took a lot of unprotected strikes there in that position. Unfortunate for Imama, but now she is back to that grappling attack up against the fence. I don't know if it's a lack of confidence in your own striking, because Manisha has not hit her with anything on the feet just yet. Imama continues to opt for the grappling.
Manisha holding Imama against the cage. Imama looking gassed out as far as my amateur eyes see, Daniel. I'd like to see a knee here from Manisha or Imama with the judo throw, and she fumbles it again.
Mama's been outdone in the grappling department, the wrestling department, everything.
These judo throws get a bit tricky if you don't have the perfect technique or the perfect weight balance and management. You can always end up on your back, and that's what we saw here.
It's a sliver of blood on the nose of Imama. And now she's trying to pummel out of that situation, but Manisha's hands immediately start going.
Hands of stone from Manisha, but Imama is not here to give up, Daniel. Imama is still fighting. Don't get it wrong. She is still completely in this fight. But she needs to stop grappling with her. I'd like to see a bit more of striking in the next round, because clearly Manisha has the upper hand.
I mean, what other option does she have at this point, right? She's getting completely outdone in the grappling department. Now she has her up against the fence. Just like that. Another round, quite clearly for Manisha. Imama Siddiqui completely outdone.
Bad news for Imama. But you know what they say about MMA, anything can happen. Are we expecting a miracle here in the third round, Daniel? I don't know how it's going to go.
I don't know if I'm expecting it, but that's what she needs to get this fight. You can tell from her face, she needs a miracle. She needs something out of the hat. She needs something desperate and something that can completely shut out Manisha's lights, because if I'm her corner, I'm telling her, stay on your feet, put her out. Do not try to grapple with this girl. It is not working, and you are 2 rounds down. That is the corner advice you need right now.
Now is the time. Imama needs to compose herself, open up the hands a bit, give Manisha some sort of threat, so Manisha also makes mistakes. That's the thing about MMA. If you don't give any threats, be it wrestling, be it striking, you are losing.
Imama Siddiqui, national champion up till this point. It may change tonight, at least in the minds of the people, if Manisha is able to put her away, and she's just 1 round away from doing so. Imama now with the overhand. They tie up in the clinch.
Imama, again, not a good position to be in against the cage again.
And she has her up against the fence now. Does Manisha? Imama trying to create any kind of space here. To her credit, she's trying to strike. It's just not working. Manisha's able to close that gap, put her up against the fence, and grapple with her.
That's what these heavy wrestling rounds do. They make the hands heavy. It feels like you're drowning in an ocean,
Wow.
Daniel. And again, Manisha, beautiful pressure by Manisha. She's draining the life out of Imama here.
Clean connection with the left hand as she entered. Now she has her up against the fence. Imama trying to throw up that right knee to block any kind of entry to a takedown. Don't know if that's going to work, but So far, so good.
Beautiful, beautiful fight here by Manisha. Brilliant game plan. Imama needs to disengage, use her elbows to make it maybe dirty to get some space, maybe smother her face with her elbow, hand control. I like to see a knee. I like to see some movement here from Imama here, Daniel.
Imama now has her hand on Manisha's face, trying to post off it. Now she's trying to go for a standing guillotine of her own. Shades of Manisha from the first round. That's not going to do, though. Manisha with a beautiful left hand on the exit.
We like those clinch strikes out the exit. We like them, Daniel. That's a beautiful hook there by Manisha.
Wow. Nice leg kick, but a right hand traded right as it landed.
Both feeling each other out in the last round. Beautiful shot there by Imama, but stuffed again by Manisha.
Oh. Oh, they just meet in the middle again, and another left hand by Manisha. Look at those fakes, man. You don't see a lot of that in women's PAKMMA. She's entering.
Be careful with the neck. It might... Is the neck safe, Daniel? I can't see from this angle.
Same here. Imama trying to get it with all her might.
It's an awkward angle with Imama's neck against the cage. She's complaining here to the referee. Well,
oh, sure, her hair stuck to the cage. That's, oh my God, that's unfortunate.
it's one of those freak accidents.
Oh man, that you don't see that a lot in MMA.
That's the first time I'm seeing this, Daniel. There's a first for everything. But here we go.
Braids and all, still get stuck. Ooh, that would have been a
Yep.
precarious situation to say the
sir.
least.
You got to be careful with that. She's lucky.
Nice left hand by Manisha.
Manisha's left hand is a piston. And last 2-3 seconds of the round, beautiful body kick there by Manisha. Manisha's letting those hands go.
With the hands, with the feet, on the ground, every which way you can imagine. It looks like Manisha has outdone the biggest possible challenge she had in the country as they hug it out. That is a brilliant clinical textbook performance by Manisha Ali.
What a fight by both women. Manisha and Imama, great show of respect there. Absolutely outclassed. Great fight by Imama, but Manisha just ended up being too much for her. That's what we say. Manisha on the beat, shebang. Nothing to be ashamed of. Imama has nothing to be ashamed of. Manisha celebrating with Brave Jim in the corner. Words of advice from Omar Ahmed, president of PAKMMA. That's a dangerous corner. 3G MMA versus Brave Jim. What a display of MMA. We have our guest commentator right here, Mr. Temur. Just see what are your thoughts on this fight.
Conor McGregor.
Some technical difficulties there we have for the official decision. And both the fighters well fought. I'm sure both of them have a lot to learn from this meeting here, and I don't think this is the last time we'll be seeing both of them. I think this is the start of a new rivalry, the start of a new generation of PAKMMA, led by 3G and Brave Jim over here at the PAKMMA Activit Contender Series.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored this bout 30-24, 30-26, 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Manisha Askur Ali!
Beautiful show of respect there by both the athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner. That was quite a dominant performance against the best girl in your weight class. No easy ride. You went straight for the best person in the weight class. How are you feeling? क्या कहना चाहेंगे भैया?
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Allahu Akbar. All powers come to to Almighty Allah, and I believe in myself. My coach's hard work, Sir Umar, our team, Sir Zulkarnain, and our all teammates. It's all possible just because of teamwork. Individual talent can't reveal itself. And thanks to my opponent as well. She competed on National MMA Championship. She's champion in her weight category. She competed on international level as well. But Alhamdulillah, it's just because of Almighty Allah today I win here. And all credit goes to Rizwan Bhai, Activit owner. He sponsored us, and inshallah, we make them more happy on international level as well. Thanks to my mom and dad, my brother, in 2010, he served his life for humanity. Shaheed Shahzad, his dream is कि उसकी उनकी बहनें twins international पे compete करे और दूसरी लड़कियों के लिए जरिया बने. Thanks to Anita Kareem, she's from Gilgit-Baltistan, and huge respect for her, and huge respect to my opponent as well. Thanks to everybody for cheering us. Thank you so much.
Manisha, that is a beautiful story, and congratulations on such an incredible victory. I've been following you girls for a while. You have a judo background, you have a jiu-jitsu background, but now I see you turn into complete MMA fighters. The striking, the wrestling, everything is there. Tell me about your preparation for the fight leading into this fight.
Basically, we start from Lahore Garrison University, representing HEC in Taekwondo, Wushu, Judo, and this is time in Octagon. We mix all together and doing mixed martial art, and I'm really happy right now. Still very long way to go, but Alhamdulillah, thanks to Almighty Allah, it's all possible. And our team preparation, it's make it possible. We work on wrestling, we work on ground and pound, we work on kicks as well, and all together, Sir Umar, step by step, he work on us. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Manisha, again, incredible performance. My last question is very simple. What's next for you as we move into the end of the year? What's next for Manisha Ali?
Inshallah, we are looking forward to compete in IMMAF in Georgia, and it's all just, it will be possible just because of Sir Rizwan Bhai, Activate, and Sir Umar, his support, and we are ready to hard work. It's all possible just because of hard work and teamwork. That's it. And thanks to everyone again. Thanks to lots of respect for my opponent, Imama. Thank you so much. Really means a lot that you compete here and you make it possible. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy right now. Thank you. Thanks to my all family members. I can't express myself, but thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your winner, Manisha Ali!
Pakistan has produced Asian champions, world silver medalists, fighters who have stepped into cages across Georgia, UAE, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and beyond, and won. But every world stage has a starting point. The Activit Contender Series is that starting point, a platform where Pakistan's elite MMA athletes fight for more than a result. They fight for their future. Every performance here opens doors, international contracts, global stages, the eyes of the world's biggest MMA organizations watching closely, from this cage to the world. These fighters have already proven they belong internationally. Now they come home to Lahore to remind you why Pakistan is a force in global MMA. Fight HQ, Packages Mall, Lahore. One night that can change everything. The road to the world stage. It starts right here. Pakistan, it's time.